Well, again, Gundam Double Zeta fans. So we have Converges 103 and 173. You might ask why two. One is supposed to be a colorway variation, but with my luck, it'll probably be the same color. Alright, let's start with an order. Let's go with the Capule or Capule. Capule? I don't know how to pronounce this stuff. Alright, oh well, we should probably know that this is from 2014, this particular one. I don't know what wave it is, though. It does say here, Gun 100, the 100th anniversary of Converge, but it's 103, so I don't know why. Alright, what's on the back here with the other figures? 100 was Turn X, I reviewed that one. Oh, but there's actually 99 this here. Alright, those are the other figures, they're the basic stats. So fandom here, this is debuted in Mobile Double Zeta, and then later featured in Gundam Unicorn. And it's pretty short, 17 meters-ish. Let's see, let's learn about this guy. So this is a variation, the green one. There's no gum on this one. It is a descendant of the Hygog. Ew, look at this gum. Sorry to segue, but that gum looks like it's got measles. Okay, back to the screen. Hygog, used during the 1-year war. Spherical body, right? So it goes through the water very easily. And then the limbs are hidden there. Okay, that's it. Ooh, I'd like to see that in a Converge figure. Here's some images. Someone getting into the pod, rolling out, and then weapons, and then over here, kicking Double Zeta's butt, apparently in some sort of illustration. Alright, let's start with the good old standard color, the blue. So this was within the first 20 waves. I know this because it has the silly foot stand that's just a waste of plastic in almost all cases. See, the hatch is a separate piece, or no, maybe these are arm. Oh, I wonder if the arms can be taken out. Oh, boy, did not cut that close enough. I might as well get this open as well. These things are really stuck in there. Oh. Ah, crazy. Alright. So the foot stands. First, they're not even marked. Like, it doesn't even tell you this belongs to this figure. So, like, when you get a bunch of these, you don't know what's what, right? Second, it covers up so much of the figure. It's silly. And then third, the figure stands without it. Right, so these just go right into trash, and I'm sorry, but that's gonna pollute your liver soon. Alright, so let's break this apart. I don't know if the torso, anything else breaks. No. The foot? No, it does not. Let's get into some better light here. Yeah, pretty nice details on the bottom of the feet. Yeah, I like the dark and the sky blue color. Some thrusters, 3 thrusters back here. And then maybe thrusters back here as well. Bunch of hatches, some venting. This little side flap. It's kind of flexible. I don't know if that's a gun, but you got some hoses going around here. All the way around the waist area. And then there's some ribbing here in the waist area. Interesting. I almost want to build the model kit of this thing. This is a cool figure. It's really weird. Okay, some weapons, I assume, after the thing opens up. And then, unfortunately, the eye is just a pink. It's not metallic pink. And it definitely won't spin. So that's too bad. It would have been cool if this thing spun around, right? But no such luck. Alright, well, it does seem like these things must be for... I thought they were going to close up the thing, but I guess it doesn't make sense if this doesn't come out. It does not come out. You know what? I think this piece back here is rigid plastic. Just has that hollowness sound to it. Well, anyways, these are like shoulder pads then. And I don't know if there's a left or right side. Let me check. There's like an L shape to this. Let me see. Yeah, I think there is a left and right. This one is straight, really loose. So you might want to glue these in place, or, well, for now it's fine. Alright, this hand, or claw really, got a round theme again. This is really reminiscent of the High Gog. And then it's got claws here, separate pieces, but they don't pivot or anything like that. But they're a metallic gunmetalish color, I guess. Pretty sharp. I think these are rigid plastic, unfortunately, so you might break those tips off if you drop it or something. I really wish these things are totally soft plastic. But you can get better details out of hard plastic. So literally will go below the foot. That arm. Now what's weird is this, what? This is metallic, right? This one looks as just plain gray, or maybe it's just not enough paint. It almost doesn't look the same color, right? Look at this shininess on the left side and not shiny on the right side. But then it does pick up here, so it's a little weird. Not the best paint job there at the factory. Alright, so pretty good range of movement, right? If you move this thing, you can go all the way around, but they are posed differently. Would have been cool if this was posable, but it's not. You can't spin it, so that's too bad. Alright, well that's that one. So this one we don't need to talk about so much. It's just a light matte green. This one is definitely looks more matte finish. I guess both of them are, but for some reason I feel like the blue looks a little bit glossier. Alright, got that shoulder pad in there. What's the other one? They are actually labeled, I think, in the L here on the bottom. Why does that not want to go in? Pack hole's really tight. Okay, there we go. Alright, well this definitely has a light gray color, right? This is sky blue for the contrast. Yeah, the torso's, so it's quite different. You know, I kind of wish the eye was a different color even. But at least I can pose them in different ways. This guy's gonna go for the upper up position. Now, in this case, well, that leg stand might come in handy. Because, you know, if you look at the torso, the ball is so far forward. It's really strange, right? Like, I don't know why they don't make this more vertical, like a normal standing. But all these things are, like, angled forward quite a bit. So in this case, the hand is a kickstand. But without it, you're going to need a stand or something. For now, I'm just going to have to leave it like that. So R-Jarja is AMX-104 for the chassis number. This one is from Collection Pound 09, which came out in 2018. So they're the basic stats and stuff. Yeah, what other robots were in this wave? Okay. Amplified. I'm sure they're going for amplified. What does gum from 2018 look like today? It's like gum, actually. No, there's some, yeah, dark brown spots there. Okay. So looking at fandom here, this robot was from Double Zeta, piloted by the eccentric Charasun. And then later, it was shown in Gundam Twilight Axis. Alright, so let's learn a little bit about this one here. So close quarters combat, yeah, a bunch of weapons, blah 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 blah. Thrusters all over the body, so very agile. And that's good enough for me to know. So here it is from the Zeta Red, but I guess this is from that other cartoon or publication, I don't know. There's a logical foot stand, which is nice. Let's break this apart. Ooh, those are some sharp shoulder tips there. Ooh, stuck paint here. Hold on. Yeah. Nice molded details on the bottom of the feet. It's basically a matte red finish with some maroon here on the side thrusters, both sides, and then a matte finish yellow as well. So the skirt here on the recesses, I'm guessing that's the hatch. I don't know what these are, but something's gonna go there. Pretty plain. That looks very similar like the Sazabi, or what's the other one? Sinanju. More like Sazabi. Some thrusters back here. Big thruster right under there, painted maroon. And then yeah, this thing. That is flexible, so that's nice. Some details on the neck. Pretty big pegs for the arms. Speaking of the arms, we have the right one with a gunmetal trigger hand and a little gunmetal in the elbow. And yeah, that's interesting. It's purposely got a kink to the tip there. Interesting. Alright, some back details there, and then a lot of good front details. Again, something like peg in there, maroon. So that's pretty good actually. A lot of molded and color details. This side is very similar, but it has a closed fist, and you can spin that if you want. Now the head, is there, unfortunately, that's a really small eye. Look at that thing. And it's metallic green, but it would have been cooler if it was, you know, translucent. That seems kind of weak too, that whatever black is up there. But I guess that's probably accurate to the thing, to the show. Some hosing and some nice under details that you would probably even never see once you put it together. So the antenna is going to go into that hole there. And it looks like the small antenna goes to the back based on those images, so I don't want to press on that. Just wiggle that in. Alright, that's pretty good fit. I think that's rigid plastic though, so it could break if it falls from off a bookshelf. Long neck peg, and you can get a little bit of articulation, but it will collide with the shoulder balls there. Okay, so we got a good old weapon here. Interesting. I've never seen a bayonet on the on a Gundam rifle before. I can't focus. There. It's a gunmetal color. It's a little crooked. You could dip it in. Well, you know what? This might be rigid plastic. I don't think that's PVC. But here it's soft, so I don't know what the deal is. It just feels really rigid here. I'm gonna obviously assume it goes into that hand with this rectangular shape, and that looks like it's pulling a trigger. So this must be for the thigh peg hole. Does this come off? No, it's just one piece, yellow. It's a Yannick logo. So I'm gonna guess it's a beam saber, but it's in a sheath, which doesn't make sense, right? That would be like putting a lightsaber into a sheath. So there you go. So you can do that, but see, the arm is, well, it is kind of rubbing, but you can do that. Okay, well, I guess that's it, right? I was just checking on this side if there's a peg hole, but no, just seeing other arms, no peg holes. So that's really the only place where that can go. I don't know if I want it. Let's do that. See if it can be done. But you kind of lose the logo. You can see the logo nicely there. So this guy will stand on its own. So if I recall, the R-Jarja was used by Char earlier in this ZZ episodes, but then towards the end she got into the Gaymok, which is a much more powerful robot, I guess, and also bigger. Oh, it's on the stand. Maybe that's why. And then this is the Double Zeta, number 69 in the overall Converge series. Gamehawk is number 179 in the Converge series. So in fact, I think all these are bad robots, bad guy robots. Only this Double Zeta is the good guy, protagonist. Yeah, I'm a little curious. I'm going to put this on the stand and see how it compares in size. Overall height. Now they're more equal. The Capules I put on a, little acrylic disc. And then I put stickers on all of these things. Alright. Now let's get this out and this out. So this is a cool figure and all. It reminds me of like an old medieval knight, just red. But I actually like these Capule ball things more. Just the geometric shape of them. And the idea that, this thing travels as a ball and then everything else comes out of it. Don't be surprised if I end up doing a video of the model kit of this thing. I just don't know if the model kit is just a high grade or if there's a better version of it. Alright, well anyways, thanks for watching today. We'll see you in the next Converge vid. Bye now.